4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the transition.
I'm going to add a Clayton.
You're not
card.
actually going to leave Tim there, right? I'm not going.
What did you say in the A block?
Yeah, I'm going to add an update in the A block.
On what?
Sure, that's fine.
Right between.
All right, stand by,
Pujols
steady
and
cam.
Schwarber.
About what?
Clayton Kershaw got his
With their
2000
mics.
strikeout.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Push steady. Steady's up. Key CG1. You can animate their names. Box is good, right? You can run the squeeze.
He is Tim Doyle. He is seated because he thinks the height. is
Next, we got
an issue.
must-see
He's
video
still
in Charlie.
really just
No
wants to
courtesy
show
with that. We'll go on a take.
That's all this is about.
You can advance to get connected.
Dylan McGordy sent me in the right direction.
That's nice.
You would do the slate on Kershaw or
Yeah, I
no?
feel awkward when I'm so tall.
The slate?
Yeah, like the update slate or no? You don't have to.
I don't think we have to for that.
Think about
Okay.
it. The rest of my
I'll
life,
fill
every time
it
I
from
got on
the-
an airplane, buy clothes. It'll be
Oh,
like,
This Kershaw.
You can drop the lower. Stand by Charlie must-see video with music on the tick.
Just because it's a pretty big milestone. So I just wanted to put that on your radar. It's right under the Pujols. So.
Not pretty. You're a Cavaliers fan. You're a Golden State fan. You're like, hey, this is exactly what we expected. So we'll get to that. But Timmy, we do have some must-see video.
Roll
To
Charlie.
start off.
Take music.
You're gonna stand. This is the
We'll come back out to steady.
Yo June. And he throws
Before we get to the
potentially
Twitter poll,
worst
thank you for
foul
advancing,
kicks
Pat.
in the history of baseball. If you didn't see it, take another look at it again. And you see
Hey,
that
now I'm a first
because it
story
goes
after
completely out of frame. Now you got to see
Oh, hey,
wide
Pat, other
angle.
side. They're adding a Clayton Kershaw story after 8:15.
10.
After Pujols. I'm sure Mildred will send you some.
Steady cam.
She'll be texting you.
Penn State on
Stand by,
foul
steady
ball.
cam in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wipe steady.
It just goes
You
down
don't
the
have them in a
ball.
login.
does this look better?
Pat's Mildred's logging in right now.
It looks fine.
All right, next we got the Twitter poll on CG1 with music, and then we'll go straight to camera 2. Key CG1.
Again, all you do is use the hashtag
You
rally.
animate the rally poll.
We're going to ask you this question. Warriors. It's okay. Blowout win.
All right, next will be-
in Game 1. Does Cleveland
Pat, you got to advance to the weigh-in right now. Yeah, thank
If they
you.
want a shot,
Next will be camera 2. You can play out
is
A12
it better?
and throw it in the media wall on CG2.
Adding a Stanton update after the Schwarber segment.
Cool.
You can answer. We will get those results later on.
Stand by
in
camera
this
2.
edition of the rally
Push
on
2,
Twitter
Mike Ray,
at
wipe.
the end of this very show. Right now we bring in Ray Crawford.
Slate will be on CG1 next. We'll go Slate to Delta. Key CG1.
Yeah.
Animate legit or not. Stand by the CG1 wipe to Delta.
We believe there's 600 home run tonight against the
Sneak in
Twins.
some
Is that
music.
legit or not?
Roll
Now,
Delta.
he's 2 home
Wipe.
runs and 16 career at-bats against Twin starter
And go
Kyle
ahead and
Gibson.
key CG1. Animate the text box. Stand by camera 2. Clean. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wipe camera 2.
Is the night.
Tonight I'm just feeling it. That is
Key
legit.
CG1.
That's legit.
Animate the topic
It's
bar.
gonna happen. Yeah, you mentioned he's got 2 home runs off of Gibson.
Added Kershaw segment is next. Mildred's in, logged in. She's doing some stuff. There's also an added Giancarlo Stanton update. U41 will be after 8:20. So MLB update, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right. So we're gonna go with that. That's I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. It's gonna happen.
If you're Gibson, you probably think, well, Trout's out of the lineup. I can't let this guy beat me, and I'll be a historical footnote in baseball history. Do you start pitching around the guy a little bit when you look at the rest of the lineup? and like,
There's no slate for Kershaw. We'll go straight to
Yeah.
Alpha.
Year-
Mildred will throw the
year
D25 text box on the right side.
That is something I think that
And
we'll come back out to camera.
You don't want to
Right
be
under the
that footnote in history for Pujols. I mean, to think about.
Oh, I need a media wall graphic for that.
I think I
shit.
read that
Can we just-
404 of those came with
No,
the
you
Cardinals.
gotta get.
Give me Kershaw something real quick, something generic.
Think of all the success he had.
You can tell him to stretch if you need
Now
to.
have an opportunity with the Angels.
Stretch.
600 is pretty.
Hey, graphics, can I get a Hustle Kershaw media wall pick? Right under U79, right under the Pujols.
In that game, he hit a home run. The home run was against Sean Bosky.
Need that
I
ASAP.
remember Sean Bosky, who would
You're just gonna
otherwise
advance over there,
be
Mildred?
a footnote in baseball history, but you remember that. Kyle Gibson could be that guy tonight. That we forever, oh yeah, oh yeah, Kyle Gibson served it up tonight.
So when he retires and the 8x10s and the swing of 600.
All right, Pat, Mildred's out. You can go back in now.
Bosky,
A lot of history going on that side, bro. I love it.
Right, yeah, I mean.
All right, so next we will go to Alpha.
Struggle in an outing, and I guess
You can
it's
drop this
okay to
lower
say,
third.
well,
We'll go to
you
Alpha
know, I
with
didn't
right
have
side
a very
text
good
box.
game.
If we don't get a graphic in time, we'll just throw the rally in until we get it.
Right, right.
Yeah, can I tell them they can move on?
Yeah, yeah.
Right here
We can move
tonight.
on.
It will happen. Clayton Kershaw became the second.
Stand by
best
alpha,
pitcher
roll
in
alpha,
baseball history
take
to reach
music. You can bring in
2,000
the text box.
Brewers
We'll come back to
Jonathan Villar in the
camera
third
2
inning.
clean next. We still don't have a picture, so we'll start with the rally. Once we get it, we'll wipe it in the wall.
This is his 277th appearance of his career. Only Randy Johnson did it faster.
Stand by
in
camera 2 clean in 5,
262
4,
appearances.
3,
I know it's
2,
like, what else can you say
1.
about
Wipe
the
camera 2.
great Clayton Kershaw? What else can you say about it? I mean,
Clear
now,
CG1.
historical
We got
numbers,
oh, we have no
the fact
topic bar
that
either.
he was
Nothing.
Randy, I mean, how dominant can this guy
Still no
be
graphic.
going forward? Because he doesn't, although
Well,
he doesn't
shit.
injure, he
I know.
doesn't show a lot of
That's
All
on
right.
me.
Next story, we got Kyle Schwarber.
I thought it
We'll hit the slate in CG1. When we hit the slate,
Gosh, did you let graphics know about that lower third?
we'll put the Schwarber pick,
I did,
A17
like,
in
2
the wall.
days
We'll go
ago.
slate straight to Bravo. Those are with other A19 text box on the right
Out
side.
there pushing you each and every night, and as he gets older.
We got the picture in now.
More of a
I-
crafty veteran.
Cool.
And gets ahead.
We want to
of
go ahead and
hitters,
wipe
and
CG2, or you can dissolve it in, that's
The
fine.
stigma there, Tim Doyle
That
and I
works.
talked
Perfect.
about
Thank you.
a lot here at 120 Sports is, we know what we get in the regular season. And then you kind of know what you get.
We got one more segment here, and then we have an update.
I can hear him right now screaming.
Do you want Dave to walk under this update?
Just
meet
yeah.
him at the bar. Okay. So no live walk, steady. We'll have a baseball update for you to get over to the bar. So actually, yeah, update only runs 19 seconds, but if you want to just get 60, you can. Or we can do it under. We have a 36-second Kevin Love stop that we can do it under.
Or
That's a
whoever.
heavy burden to carry.
First things first, though, we got pump the brakes, slate, CG1, straight to
There
Bravo.
ebbs and flows to a lot of players, regular season,
We can move on
postseason.
to
But at some
Schwarber
point, you
next.
have
Cool.
to kind
And
of
then we
break
got a
out
update
and let
after
the
that.
team on your shoulder.
See if you can get it done, got it done tonight, in Milwaukee. Hey,
Key CG1, stand by the pump the brake slate.
As they get back to the postseason, what he does this year. I wonder if it's
Animate.
time to possibly pump the brakes.
Stand by Bravo
and
on a CG1 wipe.
Not just drop the
Roll Bravo, wipe. Thank you for advancing the graphic. You can key CG1, animate the text box. Camera 2 clean is next. In 5,
Okay, your
4,
standard
3,
graphic is not
2,
red.
1, wipe camera 2.
This needs to be Twitter look.
But there's been a lot of talk about.
What's in the wrong look?
I know that
The Twitter update, whatever your update
upstairs, they
You can, when you get a chance, you can clear CG1.
Come on.
Well,
I'll,
last week,
I'll
this
run
is
the
the topic
APs.
too. Kind of
You can
just-
key
You letting them know,
CG1.
Notch?
Yes.
Thank you.
Animate the topic bar.
Last week I was.
So next we got a Stanton update.
I haven't hit the panic button yet, but the 163.
Under the Stanton update, it runs 19 seconds. Dave can meet Tim at the bar. We'll come up to camera 6. Camera 6. We got 19 seconds. Camera 6. The slate will have to be in CG1.
Can we get sat 10 on? Oh, I guess it's already there.
Chirping a little bit louder now that because the Cubs.
Looking at going live to frame sync 2
right now?
The Mets.
Potentially, yeah.
Possible live look to the Mets game. Who are they playing? Pirates, Mets. Possible live look.
2 on, no out, down 2.
We got 2 on, no out. That is in frame sync 2 for you, Rusty. This is a base live situation. Base live situation.
Front end starter. And you
and
can
that's
make that deal.
Pirates,
And now
Mets.
his trade value,
Live look.
Yeah, we'll go.
It looks like it's
Looks like we are going.
But we're gonna.
We'll go with CG1 for some game notes.
Dodgers put him down AAA.
Elias Diaz.
Going to Pirates, Mets.
Oh, I think we just got a home. We just got a home run. They took the lead. You want to scrap that?
Yep, scrap.
All right, scrap the live look.
Mother
We
fucker.
just missed it.
Yeah.
So next we got 2. We got back-to-back MLB updates. 2 MLB updates. So you have a little more time, camera 6.
Update, judge update. Shit.
Pat, if you're over there, if you want to just change it to MLB updates, plural.
The thing that keeps him hanging on, he's such a fan favorite. It's so much-
First slate will be in CG1, second will be in CG2.
No, it's the same.
What a remarkable story about postseason that
Oh,
he had.
okay.
But
Yeah.
you're still waiting, like I said last week, you're still waiting for the guy that a scout described as Babe Ruth when he saw him. He wrote Babe Ruth in the same sentence as this guy.
You can drop the lower. We can keep CG1 hot. Stand by this update slate on CG1. This is a double play.
Here's another thing too.
Hey, Notch, Orioles, Red Sox, what stat is that on?
I mean, they won today, but they struggled on
Can we
the
put it
West
on
Coast.
frame sync 1?
He's struggling. It's gonna be
That's
the
set
trade
4.
deadline of the All-Star break before long. I mean, how many things can you spin and juggle at one time?
And you don't want
This
him to
may be
feel
a
like.
decision that has
That
to happen
sucks.
in the next week or two.
Yeah.
And you don't want Schwarber to feel like.
I mean,
all of a
Elias
sudden you
Diaz,
get down,
never
Just
you know,
missed it.
As a way to say to the fans, you're the reason why we've struggled. You hate to put that on them.
Yeah.
We know they do love him, you're right. We'll figure out if he can bounce back, or maybe a little trip to the minors could be exactly what.
Stand by the update slate.
Time for Major
Animate.
Baseball update brought to you by Ace
Bring in some
Scout.
music. Stand by Charlie.
But then we go to the fight. with
Roll
Fish
Charlie.
Miami.
Wipe.
Double play of updates.
Dave walks to the
We'll
media
start
wall
off
now.
with Miami.
You can
Bottom
key
five,
CG1.
Giancarlo Stanton. When he gets him,
animate the score. Next slate will be on CG2. You can key CG2.
Giancarlo,
Straight to Delta.
15th of the year. Marlins have a lead right now, Wild 165 over
Aaron Judge.
the D-backs.
You can animate slate. Stand by Delta. Roll Delta. White.
Wait a second.
You can
Francisco
key
Liriano made a
CG1.
mistake. Judge
We'll come out to camera 6 clean next. You can animate the score.
All Aaron Judge is Giancarlo Stanton of the Yankees.
with a much higher batting average and lower salary.
Stand by camera 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wipe 6.
Judges 18 home
Yeah,
runs.
sure. Key CG1. You can animate their names.
It is pretty amazing to think about what that kid's doing. I know
Next,
it's
we'll
early,
be tossing to a
but
Kevin Love SOT and Alpha. It runs 36 seconds. We do have a name font. We'll hit the overreaction time slate.
We are looking at frame sync 1 as well.
Cool.
Runner on second for the
Possible
Red Sox
live look
down
frame
two.
sync 1, which is Red Sox.
Orioles.
Red Sox Orioles.
Team's going to emerge as the favorite, but Judge has had an outstanding year. Just so much protection in that Yankee lineup.
Amazing, we'll find out if they come all the way
Stand by
back
Alpha
against
SOT.
one run. They were one
I wanna
step
take
up.
with
Let's talk
CG1.
about the NBA Finals, game one, absolute blowout last night. Kevin Love was asked about how the players outside of the Cavs' big three can get into the swing of things on offense. Here's his answer.
Roll Alpha. Take. You can animate Kevin Love. Oh, that
Obviously,
sounds like
settle
a
in. It's, you know, the finals are obviously a different feel. A different
drop
moment,
Kevin Love.
especially playing away from home.
Straight to the overreaction time slate next. Will be in CG2, and then we'll go straight to Bravo.
You know, having to settle in, whether it's after the first quarter,
With
first half,
the topic
first game,
bar.
whatever it is. So I think now that certain guys have gotten a taste of it, even guys that have been here before and had the experience of
Key CG2. Stand by the slate. 10 seconds.
Things are going to be like in the series.
5,
I
4,
think you'll see a lot better
3,
showing
2,
in game two.
1. Animate Mike Q.
Reverb, killer.
Ready, Bravo.
I wonder if it's time for an overreaction because we know the Cavs took
Roll Bravo.
these losses
Wipe.
to start off last year's finals.
You can animate the topic bar. Next, we'll come back to 6 under.
Is it an overreaction?
Might be going live at the end of the segment. I'll let
Okay.
you know.
Possible
Orioles,
live
Red
look
Sox.
next. Frame sync
Or
1.
They can kiss it goodbye.
Red Sox,
They can
Orioles.
actually fall down 0-2 and do what they did last year.
I think it's an overreaction. I think they can fall.
Might be going live to Red Sox Orioles.
First doesn't
Top
start,
seven.
somebody wins on the
Red
road.
Sox
Now,
with
the
runner on
Cavaliers are
second,
gonna have to
down
make
two.
some,
10.
and I need massive adjustments. Gotta get back on defense. Gotta find shooters. Can't go
I got some
straight
defensive
into
stats over there for you,
three.
Pat.
All
Stand by camera
basic
6,
no-no.
push 6.
Out of bounds
Wipe
plays,
6.
Way too many easy buckets for Golden State in that game. It just seemed like they were out of sorts from a defensive standpoint. But when Kevin Love talks about the others, I'm gonna name 4 guys.
Okay.
And you tell me, combine these 4 guys, how many points they scored in game 1.
Okay.
Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith,
Messing for the
Kyle
Donaldson
Korver,
homer
Darren
update.
Williams.
All right, there's one out. Plans to go next.
Somebody hit a 3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
J.R.
that
Smith
will-
had a great-
Oh,
All right, the plan is to go live. Frame sync 1 next. That is Red Sox, Orioles for you, Pat. This is a base live situation. We want a base live wipe. We'll go with CG1 for the game notes.
Getting open looks. Had a great open look right before the half, 8-point game. Yeah. And who knows? She went to the-
You can drop the lower. Stand by the base live wipe to frame sync 1.
Ramirez on there.
It is Red Sox,
Table
Orioles.
that thought, we'll get back to the NBA Finals in just a skosh, but right now it's time for some
You can
live
wipe.
baseball, thanks to our friends at Major League Baseball. Let's take a look what's going on.
You can bring in the game
Charm
notes.
City, where the Orioles have a 2-run lead
Thank you
over
for the
Red
advance,
Sox,
Pat.
but trouble is a brewing. Ram striding to the dish, representing the potential
I think why
title
not
on
leave
the
it
man on
wrong?
second.
Have the same logo.
Yours can do.
Okay.
Even more.
All right, is the plan to stay here till the end of the inning?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless something weird happens
Unless
where
some,
the runner
yeah,
gets
it's
thrown
crazy.
out.
If he hits a 2-run homer to tie it,
Yeah,
something like
they'll
that.
get out.
The plan now is to stay here for the rest of the inning, barring something crazy happening. We will come back out to camera 6. We got one more segment, talking some Chris Paul. And then we'll go to break. Next block starts with Tim at the media wall.
Trust in the right-hander.
Got him. Barring a pitching change here, we'll stay here.
Slinging it across, tough angle here. It's holding some good velocity here lately. 97, it is in the glove and by it. One of those pitchers really handling Ramirez tonight. Good fastball there from Gibbons. Gibbons worked against the Yankees last outing on the 31st, inning in 2/3.
How's everyone doing out there? Everyone good?
Give anything up.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Becky Bradley Jr.
Poll looks good.
We're gonna go to an update out of this.
Okay,
We'll-
added update next, Pat. Added MLB update next. Neil Walker triple. We'll go straight to that out of this
Neil
live one.
Walker triple, Lucas Duda solo homer update that we'll do read right out of the live one.
Would I be as Dave on 3?
That-
Dave, we'll just put a quick button on this real quick and go straight to the update. This might end quick if they go to commercial break. You can go ahead and key CG2 now just in case. We'll try to get a quick little 3 to 5 second button from Dave before going straight to the update. I'll count him in. I
The hip leads, but the bat head stays back. Nice job holding up.
1 ball, 1 strike count.
All right, 2 strikes here. Stand by Dave's mic.
1 and 2.
Stand by to go straight
Tough to pick up.
to the update.
Different angle the hitters aren't used to.
Look at that. This is
Coming at him hot. Out of the light through the zone.
That's update. Not that matters.
One, two, delivery on the way, and it is away. So the count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7th inning. Here at Camden Yards, the Orioles trying to take the first 2 of this 4-game set. Porcello. It's gone the
Oh, that's
distance for
relaxed.
Boston. Asher out, Gibbons now in. That ball's going to be a base
All right, you want to
hit.
stay? Okay.
Bradley delivers, Bogarts the turn. He'll stay at first base. Jones gets it in. Good hustle by Adam. Ball gets away, backed up.
Who's up next?
No throw to first base. So Bradley comes through. with
Barring a
2
pitching change here, we will
This
stay
is it.
for the next batter.
Home run game.
A pretty good piece of hitting right here. Staying hard to the middle. Nice job by Adam Jones.
Only 1 out, that's the only reason I'm staying.
Right, I
So
hear.
Bogart's able to
Cool.
score easily with that lead-off double.
So that'll finish the line for Alec Asher with a run on 3 hits over 6 and a third. Now, with 2 away, he will face Rutledge, who has grounded out twice.
Good jaw line on this guy.
Rutledge seeing Gibbons for the first time.
Oh, there's 2 outs by
And the
that.
pitch to the inside.
Whatever.
Do you potentially want to move Chris Paul down?
These
Just,
teams
No.
had a lot of offensive.
We're not using Tim in a segment in the B block, and I want it closer to the top of the show than the
I got it.
bottom. So I'm happy to. I'm just gonna go heavy.
Yep.
Thank you, though.
Yep.
3 runs or less. Well, things have started to tighten up in some of these games.
My D block's really light, so it should be good.
Okay.
There are 2 away here. Asher.
Both teams known for putting up the big crooked number innings. Both pitchers kind of holding them down tonight, but last night the Orioles a big number up.
Now we get a little cat and mouse going here.
Some Pit-Boy action.
With Bradley over there at first base. 1-0 delivery, runner not going. Pitches right there for a strike. For Rutledge, only his 22nd.
Mets are still not out of that inning.
Yeah. It's a disaster of an appearance for Harvey.
RBIs. Gibbons, runner goes down. low.
That Mets update is way old now.
Oh, he's out. All right, stand by your mic. 3, 2, 1. Mike, Dave, Q.
So the
Stand by the slate.
3-2 right now as they're going to play the bottom of the 7th right there. Nice throw.
Straight to
To get
update.
Bradley Jr. to end the top of the 7th.
Animate.
Orioles leading 3-2. Right now, it's time for a Major League Baseball.
Thanks for the music. Stand by Charlie. Roll Charlie. White.
Runner on first for Neil Walker. And the
yeah.
read. Neil. Walk out.
Camera 6 will be next. We got one more segment.
Gregory Blanco. Misplaced. Jay Bruce doesn't run very well, doesn't have to. He can run on in. The Metropolitans take a 5-4 lead. Wait a second. Next batter is Lucas. You see Blanco is misplaced. Now, ever since the Mets showed Lucas Duda a video of one Mike Trout,
You can animate the
he's
score.
been hitting like the
Stand by
Wet
camera 6
Canyon
clean.
version of said Trout.
Oh, he hit that
5,
with the base
4,
side beat.
3, 2,
7-4
1.
less.
We'll wipe camera 6.
But look at the score now, 9-7 Buccos. Wow, I mean, you blink with the Mets, they give up 5 runs.
All right.
Wow.
Next we got
This game
Chris
was
Paul
in my eyes, the way
video
they
in
back
Delta.
and forth.
We'll bring
Obviously,
some
both
music with
teams are
that.
out in the bullpen. You know the
Off
apple.
cam.
It comes up there. I think they need to go forget about it. They do that with Brooklyn. When you get off the Verrazano Bridge, it says, "Welcome to Brooklyn." Forget
It
about
does
it.
not.
Yeah,
It does.
Really not?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
We
you
need
can give
confirmation
up
from
home
Notch that it does.
Why not?
Forget about
I'm
it.
about bases loaded for the Pirates.
Going to the,
Chris Paul is a free agent this summer.
Yeah, I'm not
Key
gonna go.
CG1.
Steins as a point guard.
Animate
comes
topic
from
bar.
the Spurs, quote unquote.
Stand by Delta under.
serious Consideration. Now, if the Spurs manage to open up room and sign Paul, would you put them on the same tier as Golden State and Cleveland? Because right now it feels like after watching the playoffs and the regular season, there are 2 teams and 2 teams only that can win a championship. The 2 aforementioned. With San Antonio become a 3rd team.
My first inclination is no. But for those that are going to say yes,
Kawhi
they're
Leonard.
going to point to the first quarter of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, when the Spurs were
See
absolutely
what he
dirt rolling the Warriors. So if you're a Spurs believer, you're a Spurs fan, you go, hey, you add in Chris
Roll
Paul
Delta.
instead of Patty freaking
Take
Mills
music.
running our point guard position. We're talking about one of the great point guards of this generation. Has never been to a conference final.
We'll come back to 6 under.
That's true what you say.
Yeah, here's why I don't buy it.
Okay.
I don't think LaMarcus Aldridge is really a part of a big 3.
Yeah, might be
And
out,
the
so at
way he
least talking to
plays,
Marcus.
his size, his lack of agility.
Stand by camera 6, push 6, wipe 6.
Finals right now where there are a lot of big guys.
All right, this is the last story of this block. We'll lose the lower third. Eventually, we'll hit the Tonight On and CG2. We'll lose the squeeze at the same time. We got Hotels.com billboard taking us to Breaking Alpha. Next block, Tim at the media wall and Steady. Steady will then swing over to pick up Dave and Ray. Once we get into our first story, you can bring the camera 6.
If they want to play different, i.e. the way that San Antonio did when they had Tim Duncan, David Robinson, even going that far back, where you have a true big man in the middle, and you played LA that way with Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard on the wing, could they then compete with the new look NBA by being the half-court team to try to slow you down and play quote-unquote Spurs basketball?
Yeah, I mean, that's really good difference, and I don't all of a sudden just going to change your identity. But you got to wonder, Chris Paul is so good in the pick and roll. But he has had, we talk about some of the best athletes in the NBA. DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, just throw it up, baby. That's not LaMarcus Aldridge.
No, that was Lob City. This is not Lob City.
LaMarcus Aldridge is like pick, and he's popping out with the 14 feet jump shot.
You can
So,
drop the lower.
Key
CG2, stand by the Tonight On. We'll lose the squeeze just before we animate it.
NBA, yes, but are they one of the top 3?
You can lose the squeeze. Thank you for the tease music. You can animate.
On this program, well, how about the Warriors? Are they the goat of all teams? Forget individuals. What about the best we've ever seen? These wonderful women of sports. Because you know, Wonder Woman made her debut across cinemas in the United States tonight. And Jeremy Maclin out in Kansas City, where it might be a good fit for the former Chiefs wide receiver. So many ways to get
Advance.
us. All you gotta do, of course.
Stand by Delta.
download it on the App Store.
Keep the
Check
music
us
going.
out.
This is a SOT.
Get it on Google Play.
Hotels.com.
We're always on the rise. Go 90.
Sorry, yeah. Roll Alpha. Dissolve.
The rally is brought to you in part by Hotels.com.
Stand by Bravo. Oh yeah, mine is slow. White Bravo. Roll Bravo.